Just quickly, because of time, I will interject here. In your statement, you also talked about, politicians eyeing the #1 seat, of the country. 2023 elections is, around the corner already, and we've heard drums that are being beaten everywhere. However, what should we be looking out for from people who are vying, for that office in terms of solutions to this issue of insecurity? What are we expecting from them?
We should expect people who should contest not because they want to be president or just want power, but because they have a strong commitment to use the power Nigerians will give them and the trust Nigerians will give them to actually fix the problem. We don't want people to be just like president. They just want to be president, but not to exercise the responsibilities of a president. That's the first thing. We want evidence that they are actually prepared to do that. They have the capacities, their background has prepared them to lead.
But how do we know that? That seems to be a very difficult thing to do, isn't it?
Not.
Because we thought that the president, being a former general, back then in 2015, has the capacity to do that.
So now we learn from him.
Obviously, it hasn't. So how do we know, people that can
inadvertently? One of the legacies that President Buhari will leave behind is that Nigerians will now be more critical in terms of analyzing anybody who comes up and says, "I want to be president." You want someone who is more than just honest, because that's how President Buhari came. He's tough on insecurity and he's honest on corruption, and both of them have proved spectacularly wrong. You want a person who is knowledgeable, who is honest, who is willing to go all the distance to protect the most helpless citizen in this country. We want somebody with a knowledge of the economy. We want someone who can actually go to every inch of Nigeria and work for every Nigerian and represent the interests of every Nigerian. We want somebody with the energy, with the health, with the disposition.
How do we identify that person?
They are being identified, madam. It's called the political process. Politicians are doing that.
Because they'll just come and talk to us and then we'll buy what they say. How do we know that?
Well, I can assure you, I can speak for our group. What we say, and a lot of people come to us, a lot of the people who are aspiring come to us, and we tell them, we want to see three things. First of all, why do you want to be president? This time we would not fall into the trap of, say Baba, say Buhari. We want to know why you want to be president. If all you tell us is you want to be president, forget it. We won't ask the second question. Well, if we pass that, beyond that, then we would ask you, what do you plan to do? How prepared are you to lead? What have you done to prepare yourself to be president? What's your preparation for security, for economy, for joblessness, for the country drifting apart? And thirdly, who is your team? Who are you going to work with? Where are your people that you will transit from campaign to politics with? And we would accept any Nigerian who proves to us that he or she has learned the lessons from the last 7, 8 years, and he would actually provide a leadership that is different from the current leadership in the country. That's what we're looking for.
All right. Well, thank you so much.